these beings were so much more advanced than we are now, why would they have emotions like jealousy and anger and all these primal sort of emotions? I mean, these sort of things with our species are like the worst thing.
Right.
They're the reason we go to war and kill each other and people starve.
Yeah, and that's a great question. So when you read the beginning of how they started out, it appears that there was a galactic war millions of years ago in the Pleiadian star system. Planets were being destroyed. They had weapons called the Brahmanda weapon, which would destroy any man on 3 worlds. They had these tablets of destiny, which whoever had control can destroy people's planets and moons. Debris. Imagine in this solar system, debris going everywhere and hitting planets, destroying civilizations. We would flee if we could. People started fleeing these star systems around the Pleiades millions of years ago, creating breakaway civilizations in other parts of the galaxy, different sector altogether. The Anunnaki people, these Atlantean people, they went and started off in another place. They had risen to a high level there. They had done away with the weapons of, then this is interesting, weapons of mass destruction. They had a weapon called a WMD. They were forsaken. A small group of these people broke away and came to kickstart a civilization here on Earth. They stole some of the WMDs and brought them with them. This is in ancient tablets. They put them hid them in a mountain and swore never to use them. But when they got here and they started doing what they were doing and they started breaking all their own rules, they began to realize there's nobody here to guard us. There's nobody here to stop us from doing this. And they said the creator of all is going to get us for this. They even believed somebody was higher than them. They realized that they were acting like the Wild Wild West here. And they started off very strict, and then they gradually, with nobody overseeing them really, they started like going back primal. In other words, the thoughts of war and this and the greed and all that crept back in, and eventually somebody went and got the weapons and they started fighting each other with the weapons. So it was this gradual process over 100,000 years or so between them coming in with a very strict set of rules and engagement and everything else, until it just collapsing over time and realizing, who's going to stop us? Who's going to tell me I can't do this? Nobody's going to come here and stop me from doing, there's no law here. And then they just went rush out. They went crazy.
Backwards, kind of.
Yes, they went backward. They backslid hard. But it took a couple 100,000 years before they fully backslid.